Welcome, everyone, to what COVID has shown us about the practice of law. We're not robots, and it's time to address our feelings and needs. My name is Alyssa Johnson, and I am your teacher today. I am an attorney and a consultant. And just a little bit about me before hopping into the content. I graduated from Indiana University in 2001 and the University of Maryland School of Law in 2004. I practice law in DC, including Homeland Security, mortgage banking and brokering, and litigation. I left DC in 2013 and started learning about psychology, trauma, and emotional intelligence. And now I provide trainings and coaching to attorneys to help all of you find greater balance with work through trauma-informed tools, productivity tools, and well-being tools. Our learning objectives today include understanding why addressing well-being needs is critical for a healthy legal practice, identifying key hormones affecting our mood and productivity and how to increase feel-good hormones in our bodies, learning a self-advocacy tool that increases our confidence in asking for what we want, and recognizing the ethical obligations in maintaining attorney well-being. So for our roadmap today, we're going to start by defining lawyer well-being. We'll then look at substance use and mental health issues in the legal profession. We'll then move to reviewing an ABA survey and the results of how lawyers are faring during COVID. We'll discuss the importance of hormones and self-regulation. And finally, we'll conclude with practicing a self-advocacy tool so that we get more comfortable asking for what we want. Now, there are a number of model rules that are implicated in maintaining well-being, and they include competence, diligence, communications, confidentiality, safekeeping property, responsibilities of a partner or supervisory lawyer, responsibilities of a subordinate lawyer, responsibilities regarding non-lawyer assistance, reporting professional misconduct, and finally, Rule 8.4, which is misconduct itself. And I'm going to go through these rules in more detail as we go through the presentation. So let's start by defining well-being. So back in 2017, a national task force on lawyer well-being was created in response to a survey that came out in 2016 about substance use and mental health issues amongst lawyers. And this task force defined lawyer well-being as a continuous process in which lawyers strive for thriving in each dimension of their lives. And they defined 6 different dimensions that lawyers have in terms of their life, and one of them is occupational. And so this is really cultivating personal satisfaction, growth, and enrichment from the work. The next is intellectual, so that we're engaged in activities and tasks that really stimulate us intellectually and allow us to be curious and creative. We also have a spiritual component to well-being, and this is developing a sense of meaningfulness and purpose in life. There's also physical well-being, which is taking care of ourselves and our body, eating the foods that nourish us, and getting help when we need help with body things. And then we have social well-being, so that we feel a part of communities and we feel belonged in the places that we're involved in. And then finally, emotional well-being. And this is allowing ourselves to feel our feelings and recognizing when we need assistance, processing our feelings, and being able to seek out help when we do need help. Now, I mentioned earlier this study from 2016, and it was called The Prevalence of Substance Use and Other Mental Health Concerns Among American Attorneys. And we're going to spend a few minutes talking about this. This was a 2015 study that was conducted in partnership between the Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation and the ABA Commission on Lawyer Assistance Programs. In terms of survey results, there were 12,825 licensed employed attorneys who were surveyed. They looked at a number of different factors in this survey, and one of them was problematic drinking. This is also known as alcohol abuse or alcohol misuse. And what this is a pattern of alcohol use that results in negative consequences, such as relationship issues or arrests for DUIs. Now, 6.4% of the general population suffers from problematic drinking. However, 20.6% of attorneys in the survey screen positive for problematic drinking. So this is, of course, 1 out of 5 attorneys. 32% of attorneys under the age of 30 in the survey screened positive for problematic drinking. So this is almost 1 out of 3 attorneys under the age of 30. Now we will see in another statistic that the results for younger attorneys under the age of 30 are a little bit starker than those for more senior attorneys.